thing that can happen. Okay, so we have Beodur to talk to, Atten, Freya, Handmaiden. We have to install the parts on HK, so we'll do that towards the end, I think. But again, like people like Bayo and Atten, they might not have anything new to say, really.
Yes, General?
Yep. See, he doesn't even have anything new to say. So that's fine. She's over here, right? Yep. I don't want to talk to her. Let me go talk to Atten real quick, I guess. Just to see what he says.
Something up?
Questions for you?
All right. What did you want to know?
Care to explain where you got your Yusanis training?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Let's see. When we entered Telos Academy, you dropped into the Yusanis combat stance.
Oh, that. Don't tell anyone, but you wouldn't believe how many fights you can prevent by just pretending to know that stuff. I mean, it doesn't compare to wearing a lightsaber, but then again, that doesn't seem to help you much.
I don't think we want to force persuade, but I also don't want to get light side points with this. I think you're lying to me. Persuade, don't change the subject. Positive influence.
Well, hey, thanks. But you've got the wrong guy. I'm good at shooting people, cracking wise, and pretending to know how to fight with my hands. Alright.
Light side points gained? No. No, I don't want light side points gained. F5 is load, right? Yes, okay. We're getting there.
Something up?
So,
Alright.
how do I progress this then?
Huh?
I think you're lying to me?
Yeah? So what? I don't ask any dumb questions. Wanna know why? I figure if...
About accusing you, I just want to know?
Well, hey, thanks.
Influence gained, influence lost. We want to gain influence with Atten, so I don't think this is gonna work for some reason.
Something up? Alright. Huh? I mean...
Because we tried force persuade, and I think that was like...
Ah! You...
It was like bad.
Yeah? Wanna know?
Yeah, I won't do anything with this then. It's still kind of weird. I do want to check something though. Coder 2. If I lose Dark Mastery, can I get it back? Losing Here's something right here. I had light sight mastery after completing. Oh. That's Coder 1. Coder 2. Is it possible to permanently lose your force mastery? You could get it back. Okay. So if you lose it, you can get it back, but I would prefer not to lose it unless I know I can get it back. Okay, so Atten doesn't say anything. Bayo doesn't say anything. That means there is Kreia and Handmaiden. Let's go do Handmaiden first. I think we could do another round of fighting here. But yeah, basically it's just at this point it's gonna be Handmaiden and Kreia that we have to talk to. And then if that HK droid comes alive or not, we'll see. But we're just about done. I don't think there's much Handmaiden is gonna discuss with me here. But I will go through with it here.
Yes?
Can you teach me more fighting moves?
Very well. I think you are ready for the next tier of instruction. For this, we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But no items, no force techniques.
Okay. Got it.
Then let us begin. And again, do not hold back. I will not.
I don't want to use a weapon. I'll just use my hands, I guess. We'll see how that plays out for us. Should be relatively easy. Because she's not even leveled. We haven't even leveled her yet.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Hey, influence games. Simple. Okay, let's see if we have enough influence to open up some more of her dialogue. Because again, the closer that we can get her to having max influence, then the quicker we can start talking to Visas.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I am training, so that you may...
Other questions? I wanted to ask you about Atris. Do we have enough influence now?
She speaks of you often in anger.
I think so.
But her movements, the motion of her hand, her eyes, do not share the anger of her words. They are only the signs of loss. It has been almost the count of 10 years, yet the thought of you burns within her still.
The thought of you burn. See if I can find dialogue here. Be back on the ship here. Okay. Yeah, here we go. She made her feelings clear at the trial. We didn't part on the best of terms.
I believe that your leaving the Jedi Order may have hurt her more than she will ever admit. It is a difficult thing to speak of, to see Atris unable to confront such strong emotion within herself. You did not care for her, did you? Atris is beautiful and wise.
Ooh. A beautiful Shuta. What is a Shuta? That sounds like a slur or something. The Star Wars universe. No, Atris was a Jedi. I did not feel for her in that way. If she had told me what she had felt, perhaps the future would have been different. I cared for her, but such things were never spoken. It is difficult to feel anything for one so cold. Damn, dude. I don't think my character cared for Atris, to be honest. But what is a shuta, before I forget? What is a shuta? Shuta meaning? A shuta was a weasel-like animal indigenous to Ryloth. It's a favorite insult of some humans. So it's an insult then. I always thought she hated me.
I have heard that Jedi sometimes renounce the code by loving another and fall from the order, and there are others who keep such unions secret.
Renounce their love? The code by loving each other. Yeah, it happened to Basila, I think. I think the term is pulling a Bindo. That is a reference to Jolie Bindo from Knights of the Republic 1. 'Cause if you're a Jedi, you can't have a wife, and that's what he did. I kind of want to say that, but I don't want to screw this up. Maybe if I can get the influence or whatever now and then come back and say it. But yeah, you've been watching too many bad holo vids. Sometimes, yes, it happens.
That is what I have heard. I was not sure if it was something you had seen or experienced.
I think all Jedi are tempted at one time or another. Could say that.
I see. I have asked you many questions. I did not mean to. There are questions that have gathered over years, and I did not wish to ask Atris.
If you have any other questions, you're always welcome to ask. Light side points. Only fools fear questions and their answers.
Thank you, then. I hope this creates some measure of trust between us.
It does, and I thank you. I wanted to ask you something else.
You may ask.
So that Atris thing is gone. Looks like. Let's just back out. Dark side points gained, influence. Very good. So we've gotten influence with her from sparring and from that conversation there. So let's see if there's anything else we can ask. Put some clothes on?
It does not seem to bother you.
True.
Yes?
Just exits out. That's funny.
You may add.
So the Atris stuff is gone. Fighting moves, what are you doing? Do you have a name? Do we have enough influence for this? Maybe? Actually, why do you look different from your sisters? Let's see if this has influence tied to it.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
They have a different mother, but the same father.
Yes, that is correct. I feel that I may trust you with such things, so I shall speak of it
Ooh.
if you wish to hear it.
Yeah. Yes, I would like to hear it. It beats watching the dust settle. If it'll loosen you up a little, sure.
Though my father's blood I share with my sisters, I wear the face of my mother. My father was Yusanis, an Yushani general.
Yusanis. Yusanis was a hero of the Mandalorian Wars, one of the greatest.
He left our family to serve in the Mandalorian Wars, but his choice was not because of battle. He went to join my mother, one whose movements and spirit matched his. His only desire was that they fight together, side by side, for as long as there were enemies amassed against them.
If your face is any indication, she must have been beautiful. Damn, dude. Okay.
I never saw her face, and she did not return from the final battle of the war. She died in the battle that shattered Malachor V, and her body was never recovered. My father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, and did not enter battle again. He entered politics, a caste where one's battles are fought through words rather than action.
What happened to him?
He was slain by Revan in the Jedi Civil War.
Ooh.
When Revan sought to destabilize the Yushani worlds, Revan succeeded. The fact that our father chose battle is not shameful, but that is not the reason he went to war. He went to war to be with the one he loved, but not the one he had pledged himself to. He was disloyal. I am the mark of that disloyalty. It is said that such things run in the blood, and I have fought long to prove that this is not so. That is why I am different from my sisters. Yet I am pledged to them, and Atris, and I would die before betraying them. I tell you this in trust, and ask that you not speak of it to others. I only wish you to know.
Wait a minute. A little confused here. So the mother died in Malachor 5 or whatever battle. Body was never recovered is what she said. So then did the father go on to have another wife, and this handmaiden is from that other wife, or is she from wife number 1? I'm confused. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. For now, let's keep moving on though. Why tell me?
Because when my father returned from the Mandalorian Wars, he walked as you do now. There was something wounded inside him. He did not speak of what had happened there, and with us he was silent, changed. When I look upon you, I see in you an answer to a question I have searched for all my life, and that is why I tell you this now. I do not believe you to be the monster Atris made you out to be. I believe your choice was my father's choice, and it was just as difficult.
Oh dang, we're getting her on our side now. I appreciate your trust. Thank you for telling me. Your father's choice and my choice have nothing to do with each other. Do you blame me for Malachor 5? Forget it, I had other questions. You know nothing of my choice and do not presume to.
I do not claim to understand you. There are times when your actions are a mystery to me, but I do not wish my actions to be a mystery to you. I know it is difficult for others to see why I am here, but it was important that you know one of the reasons, and know that it is not simply duty that I am here, but because I want to be here. I want to fight with you side by side for as long as there are enemies that threaten you. You are a leader. Your stance, your every action proves it.
I'm grateful. I will accept your pledge. Then serve me, and serve me well, or you shall stand with me no longer.
You honor me, exile. Together, then.
Okay. Seems like a good place to exit this conversation. Dark side points gained and influence gained. Okay, alright, alright. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot. What else does she say?
You may have.
Atris ever mentioned me? Is there a reason you are called the last of the Handmaidens? Do you have a name?
I am the last of the Handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
You are distracted and lack discipline, then you deserve your rank.
Perhaps once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge on Telos, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances that may be lost
gonna
forever
talk about
if the last of the
knowledge
Jedi is
being
taken
lost
from the
again?
galaxy.
Oh yeah, this is all this stuff.
I know your stance. It was when Terrace was destroyed. Yet with Revan, there was the same commit. He spoke through battle. I believe he was.
What do you think Revan was saying?
What stronger display than death for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that.
This is all
final
old
exchange
dialogue.
and seen the truth of their conflict with each other. But to say that seems, if there is no.
Dark side points gained. Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
I guess save it, I guess.
Yes. You may ask.
Do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the
tell us?
Yusanis do.
What was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence.
Okay. You should take value in yourself?
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
Do you think I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is.
Okay.
I meant no offense, but the question remains. If the question angers you, oftentimes there is a reason for such anger.
Ooh.
You may.
Good thing. Get dark side points? Light side points gain? Hell no. Hell no. Nah. Alright, I won't ask her about that.
Yes?
Okay, last
ask.
thing. Put some clothes on?
It does not seem to bother you.
Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't do anything. Okay. I don't think we can spar with her
Yes?
again.
I do not think you are ready for.
Okay. Because we have to gain one more level. At 18, we'll be able to do it. So let's wait till level 18. Okay, we could talk with Kreia, or I could wait until later to do it. I just kind of want to see what she says. I just want to see what she says to start off. If she makes a comment about Visas said I won't say anything about it. If she doesn't, then we'll see where it goes. But I mean, we've already been doing talks on the Ebon Hawk for almost 90 minutes now. I feel like we probably should get going here. But I mean, she is the last character aside from the HK stuff. So let's just kind of see what happens here, I guess.